They say advertising is a dangerous game. I know it killed me. My name is Frank Whiskey. I was one half of the legendary advertising company Whiskey and Rye. I'm long gone, but that company's still here. It's not just advertising, it's Madvertising! My former partner, Hammond still runs the place, even though he's 87 years old and has recently had his second heart attack in 2 weeks. It's Hammond and he's played by Michael Perkins.
So it's been 2 heart attacks in 2 weeks. But they say lightning never strikes in the same place twice. So it's gotta be extra unlikely to strike 3 times in the same place, right? Ow. My arm.
And my partner decided to bring in a wonder boy from another agency to try and save the company. It's gonna be all he can do if he can save himself. It's Stephen Darrins, played by Curtis FRISLE.
I'm in love with the woman I want to fire. In the words of Bugs Bunny, this means war.
Man, we used to quote Bugs Bunny around the office all the time. There's one bunny that bugs us all. She's a bad girl, and she's looking to get badder. It's Zandra Kane. She's played by BETH.
The time has come to say fair, to pay the rent, to pay your share.
It's just a song about giving some land back to the Aborigines. I believe in it. Then again, I was born before the war. You know, there's a knucklehead in every office, and this head's got a lot of knuckles upside of it. It's Lawrence Lowey Bachman, played by ELIOT HOCHBERG.
I almost got fired this week. I don't want to lose my job because then I'd have to go back and work for my dad. You know, cleaning stripper poles isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
It's more glamorous. You know, there's a lot of weird, crazy markets out there, and my ex-partner flew in a weird, crazy foreigner to help open those markets. The world is a strange place to him, and he's been put through a lot of hoops. It's Atashi, and he's played by HAWKINS.
I'm Atashi. My English is getting really good because I'm watching Sesame Street.
You know, there used to be a very good girl around the office, and it's good to have a good girl, but this good girl went kind of bad, and she got fired last week. It's Plummer. She's played by SHANNON.
Once you've strangled and punched and killed a client and then been fired for a completely different reason, it's hard to be the sweet good girl. But I wasn't voted sweetest in my class in high school for nothing.
There's one person at the office that's very sad to see Mary go. It's Leland and he's played by RICHEY.
Dear Mary, you said I could text you, but I haven't heard back from you yet. I only wish I had more than 140 characters to tell you how much I love. Oh.
You guys should have gotten an iPhone. You know, someone who doesn't understand modern technology very well, but who understands a lot about loyalty and love, or does she, is Louise Tinsel. She's played by MARCIA.
I had a fling with a magician while Hammond was in the hospital. It's like Mom always said, nobody can resist the Tinsel mojo.
And our special guest this week, playing everybody else in the cast, Mike Foos, Caroline Treadwell, and Mary Van Leuven. And now, if that slow motion karate montage hasn't whetted your appetite enough, this is another exciting episode of Madvertising!
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm really excited to present a new product that we're going to be pitching for the client later this week. It's from the folks that brought you IKEA. It's called Food with the umlaut. Isn't the umlaut sexy? Now, what food is, it works a lot like liquid Drano. Women can spray food into their esophagus and it will fill up their stomach with a styrofoam-like matter so they don't have to eat and they can get skinny.
It sells itself!
Exactly. So how do we sell something that sells itself?
Food will make you skinny.
Food will make you skinny.
Before and after pictures.
Ooh, who are some people that are really fat and disgusting now, other than Kirstie Alley? Scientology just doesn't do it for me.
I would date a girl that takes food.
Yes, you would. No, name a fat ass that you wouldn't date, and we'll start with her.
Octomom.
Octomom, all right. Who else?
Roseanne.
Roseanne. No, she got skinny and she was still fugly. Can we think of someone that might be good looking when they're skinny?
Joanne Flug.
Joanne Flug, sir?
Sir?
She's the co-host of Kane and Camera. That's still on, right?
No, sir.
No.
I think if we could get Oprah involved, everyone would buy it.
Yes. Oprah!
Yes.
Yeah. She can put it
Oprah.
on other people's chairs.
Oprah could sell tampons with cyanide in them and women would buy them!
It could be her favorite thing. Food. Food could be her favorite thing. The whole show.
I think food is her favorite thing.
But the N-U-D with the umlaut.
Sir, do you have any pool with Oprah camp?
I'm very dehydrated.
I'll get you some water, sir. I'll go get him some water.
All right, so we're gonna have Oprah if we can get her. Do we have a secondary person who can't get Oprah?
Dinah Shore.
Dinah Shore. Good suggestion. Anybody else?
She has
I'll call the
excellent
Oprah
chicken.
camp. I know I can do it. Let me do it. Let me do this.
Oh, you can do a
I don't
lot
know.
of things.
Thank you for your vote of confidence. See?
Please, this is not really an admin kind of duty.
If you want to go international, maybe Santa Claus, because everybody knows Santa Claus.
So Oprah, if we can't get Oprah, Santa Claus. Sir, do you know Santa Claus's people?
Ah, yes, I think I might.
Santa Claus isn't real.
What? No! No!
I'm sorry, someone had to say it.
But people don't know he's not real.
Who are you marketing this to? Children or adults?
Folks, you keep discussing this. I'm gonna have a little chat with Stephen Darrins. Come. Continue on. What's got into you?
I just think it's a stupid product. So food? Food? To the lazy people.
Who cares what the product is? You can sell pig slop.
I don't know how we keep getting these products. Who's in charge of that, Hammond?
Is this about last night?
Oh,
Because you left this in my condo.
my favorite tie. Damn it.
I know what'll make you feel better, Stephen Darrins.
Not in the office.
Right here in front of everybody.
No.
Right now.
No, So that's how you ingest food?
Yes.
Ah, well, I thought it was a spray-on, but I guess you take it a little bit differently.
Yes, you put it directly in your mouth.
Why does he have two ties?
Oh, wear an extra one in case my black one...
Are you wearing lipstick?
No. Well, yes. Trying something new. What do you guys think?
No.
I think you can gay.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong with being gay? Maybe I am gay.
Exactly. So to sum it up,
But I'm not.
we're gonna get Fat Oprah, and if she's not available, Fat Santa, and you may be gay.
I am not gay.
Are you sure?
I like it.
Zandra's
If you remember, Louise Tinsel had sex with a magician last week while wearing the ring that Hammond Fry had given her as a proposal right before he had a nearly fatal heart attack. Well, she's gone into his office to take some dictation, and she's racked with guilt. Racked with it. While we're waiting for the lights to come up, can you believe nobody noticed that kiss? Holy crap. Alright, let's see the next scene.
Louise, I bought, while I was in the hospital, I bought this delightful little teddy bear for my grandson, Jamie. Could you put it in the internet for me so he can get it in his Google?
You want me to put this into the internet?
All right, sir, I'll get right on that. It's a lovely teddy bear, sir.
And I want the card to read, Dear Jerem.
Dear Germ.
Dear Jerem, that's my nickname for him.
Germ.
Dear Jerem, Great Grampy's okay. His pump is just a little... Signed, your loving Great Grampy.
Your loving Great Grampy. You really call him Germ?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like I'm covered with germs.
Why? What's wrong? Oh, you're so worried. Is it the engagement? I know it makes the girls a little kooky.
Sir?
You don't worry your little head. Sorry, I suffered a bit of an aphasia in the hospital. My speech is a little goofy.
Oh,
But
you deserve your sweet, honest touch.
oh, don't worry. You know, in life I've always had problems with women who were not true to me.
Oh,
My last wife had many a dalliance with that bastard whiskey.
oh, I know, I saw the videotape.
But you've been loyal. You waited for me 30 years.
30 years I waited.
And as I lay dying on the floor and you gave me the kiss of life, I knew that kiss was only for me.
Oh, God, it was, sir, it was.
So that's why I wanted to surprise you with this. I've amended my will. If I die, I want the office to go to someone who was true to me. My little sweetums. Curly. That's what I nicknamed you in the hospital. I forgot to tell you that.
The carpet matches the drapes, sir.
Oh, I bet I get to see Alice again. But you see, it's gonna go to you. Because you deserve it. Because you're good people. And I know you, of all people, would never betray me.
Never!
Never betray me.
I would never betray you. I love you.
Because if you did, it would go to Zandra Kane.
Then it's a good thing I've been pure and honest. I love you, Hammond.
I love you.
I've loved you for 30 years.
My back is giving out.
Oh, Hammond, we should wait until the ceremony.
Oh.
Don't you think?
I haven't been with a demure girl since before the war.
Hammond,
Oh, my
I
sweet.
can't wait for the wedding night. Magic.
Meanwhile, Leland Klump is in charge of a focus group with 2 women we've never seen before and one who looks strangely familiar to speak about food. They've hired an Australian expert on marketing to run the whole thing. And at first Leland is intimidated, but eventually one of the girls starts to look familiar when she starts speaking her mind.
Good night, ladies. So, have you eaten food?
Yes.
Yes.
But have you eaten food with an umlaut? Exactly. Go on, Leland.
Please rate the following statements in order of favorite to least favorite. Food makes you skinny.
No. Least favorite.
Food fills you up.
No.
Food turns into a styrofoam-like substance in your stomach so you don't feel hungry.
Dear God. Favorite. Really?
Fantastic.
I like that one, yeah.
You like that? Most of all. Interesting. Would you say that food would fill a void in your body that could only be replaced by someone you love?
Yes.
I feel a void in my body every day.
So do I.
I have no love. and no one who will stay loyal. And that's what women want more than anything. Why do you think we overeat? We overeat because we want love.
That's
and we
so true.
We don't want to have some stupid guy, some douche who has some nice car that's really not a nice car.
No douches.
No douches. And we don't want him to live in some condo with a roommate and not be into having a girlfriend. We just want to like get lucky one night. No!
I'm not
That's
a
why
douche.
we eat.
I'm not a douche at all, and I don't drive a nice car. I ride a bike to work.
It's very ecologically sound of you.
No, you remind me of someone very, 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 very much. Someone I cared for and texted at least a dozen times, and she hasn't texted me back.
Well, maybe she's been fired and can't text you back.
Mary, you can tell me it's you. I won't have it.
How did you know?
Mary, it's you. I missed you so much. Where did you go?
I was fired. What was I supposed to do? I can't come back.
Who did that to you?
Stephen Darrins.
No! Not Steven! He's the only hope for this company!
But he fired me.
No. Oh, I'm so confused! I wanted to help him, but now I just want to hurt him for hurting you. Mary.
Yes?
Will you hide out here for me?
In the office?
You can hide in the supply closet. I've got it organized in such a way that there's a little hidden area right behind the new filing cabinet.
Yes, but the supply closet has something else hidden in it, something uncomfortable.
What?
The body of Felicia! That client
You what?
who I met and had an unfortunate interaction with that resulted in her being unconscious.
Did you have something to do
Forever.
with her death? Mary!
It was an accident! I didn't mean to do it!
No!
It was a total accident!
Don't look at me! Oh!
Holy crap, a lot went on in that scene. Seriously, normally we would stretch that crap out for like 3 weeks, but it just all happened right there. That was awesome. But I'm just a disembodied ghost. Sounds a little bit like Sam Shepard. Anyway, meanwhile, meanwhile in Lowey Bachman's office, Lowey returns to find Atashi on the floor weeping because his belief in Santa Claus has been ripped from him. Lowey Bachman normally would just start kicking him and making fun of him, but he feels strangely a need to comfort him because perhaps some things have been lost in Lowey Bachman's world. Perhaps he's lost some things himself.
Santa Claus is not real! No!
Atashi?
Ah! Louis!
I'm torn. I want to kick you, and yet somehow I feel an emotion for you.
I just found out Santa Claus is not real.
Wow, I did. How old are you?
32.
Wow, my dad told me Santa Claus wasn't real when I was 4.
You knew.
Well, yeah, I mean, most grown-up people know, but...
You're such a strong man.
Well, actually, I'm envious of you, Atashi. I mean, I wish that I could have a belief in something like that, you know? Well, my dad said, don't believe in nothing, because nothing is gonna believe in you.
But the people in this company believe in you.
You think so? I'm not so sure.
They haven't fired you yet.
Well, they almost did. In fact, I was pretty much fired yesterday. If it wasn't for Zandra, she made me do some things, and I guess I did those, and I got to keep my job.
Oh.
But I'm sorry that you found out like that.
Really?
Yeah, I am. You know, because like I guess your dad must have really loved you, because He never told you Santa Claus wasn't real.
No. But I guess I see where you're going with this.
You do?
I do.
I'm glad. I'm really glad.
So, you're saying to stand up like a real man. I can be a real boy too.
Well, yeah, you could be a real boy. I mean, a man and a boy, and you've been a boy, I guess. And now you're okay. Now I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Hold me. Hold me.
Meanwhile, Louise Tinsel has been summoned to Zandra Kane's office. Zandra Kane, who has a copy of Hammond Rye's will on her desk.
What an idiot. Oh, hello. Hello, cousin.
Hi, Zandra.
Hi.
Oh, God, Zandra, I can't keep up this happy exterior. I did something so awful. I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
You are. You're such a good person.
Sandra, you've got to help me. I don't know what to do. I feel so guilty. I don't know if I can hold it inside. And Hammond, he's so trusting and he loves me so much. What am I going to do?
Louise, you know I'm your cousin and I'd do anything for you. Why, I remember the day you pulled me out of the icy river. So I owe you, I guess.
I saved your life.
Yes, you did. So why don't you tell me what's on your itty-bitty mind?
I can't concentrate, Zandra. I can't concentrate. I can't think. I can't do my work.
What did you do, mess up an Excel file? Your life isn't that exciting.
Oh, really? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Well, oh gosh, did that sound bad? I'm sorry.
You did.
I didn't mean to be rude.
Booba dooba, keep going. What'd you do?
I had a fling with Conrad the magician in the office. In Hammond's office. It's just that he did magic. You know? There were birds and there were quarters and well then he hid things and then he hid things in me. Oh my gosh!
Oh, Louise!
You know what it was? It was chemistry. You can't fight chemistry.
How low have you sunk? Everyone knows that magicians one step up from the street. Oh, well! I'm disgusted with you.
Really?
But I forgive you.
You do? You do? You forgive me?
Yes. I think it's really important that Hammond, our boss and your fiancé, doesn't ever learn of this.
No. It might give him another heart attack. He might die.
Yes, and he might take his itty-bitty will with a whole bunch of money in it. This will.
Oh.
That has you as the sole beneficiary.
How did you get that?
How did you do that?
Well, I've been here for 30 years. You know, I'm a very, very good secretary. Don't doubt my ability to type 80 words per minute. It's worth a lot over 30 years. And I can file like nobody's business.
30 years of work, Louise. 30 years. 30 years of loving that same disgusting old man
I
with
know.
wrinkles and wanting to do him. 30 years.
Okay, look.
And you fucked it over with one slimy magician.
Well, look, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I mean, when I first fell in love with Hammond, he was 57, and I just kept loving him, and I just kept loving him, and time went by, I don't know where it went.
The more you talk, the more I'm throwing up in my mouth.
At just that moment, Leland Clump has wandered into Stephen Darrins' office to have a little chat with him about Mary Plummer and about why perhaps she should be back at the company. But he finds him there with that really hot intern from a couple weeks ago, that tried to devour Stephen's face with her mouth in a kissy way.
Hello.
Oh, jeez.
It's time for a quickie.
No!
No!
Anne, listen!
I need it. I'm addicted to you.
No. Just stop. Can't go on any longer.
No. I'm hot for you.
I know.
Steven.
No.
I just. Just make out with me.
No, no.
Just make out with me.
You have ruined everything.
What? What'd you do?
Not her, you!
Oh.
I don't even know who she is.
Oh, Anne. Leland.
Hi,
Anne?
Leland. I'm the intern, and I'm currently dating Stephen Darrins.
We're not dating.
But
Well,
he
I
doesn't want
didn't-
anyone to know.
Shut up, Anne.
Shut up, Anne!
Thanks, Leland. Why don't you go to the water cooler? Fetch me some
Give
tea.
us some privacy.
All right. This tie really attracts the ladies.
I'm really having a hard time not attacking you right now.
What? Why?
Please sit down.
What's on your mind, Leland?
I am so furious. I just talked to Mary.
Oh, Plummer.
Yes, Mary Plummer. She said that you fired her.
I did.
And that she killed the editor of Fierce magazine.
Whoa, whoa.
And I know it's probably because of your fault. You probably forced her to do it, didn't
Leland,
you?
wait!
Ah!
Did you say she killed Felicia?
Yes, she's got her stashed in the supply closet right behind the new filing cabinet.
What? That's bad, Leland.
Yeah, I know it's bad.
And you come to me angry because I fired her?
Because you fired, you're telling me that you didn't have her kill Alicia because, I'm telling you, I don't think she could do that on her own.
Leland, I think we need to focus on the problem at hand. Felicia's body is in a storage closet here in this building.
With my files.
Oh, no, Leland. If anyone finds that body, we're all fired. This company is through.
No.
Yes.
Oh, God, you're right.
Leland! Step out of it! We need to find that body. Do you know which storage closet on which floor?
It's probably on the 53rd floor.
I'm gonna pretend I just didn't see a dead body getting carted around in the hallway!
I think that was Lowey.
And Zandra.
Meanwhile, Hammond Rye, floating high on the wings of love, wanders down to a supply closet to fetch himself a new ballpoint pen cartridge, only to find Mary Plummer cowering behind a stack of letter-sized paper. Sadly, Hammond hasn't been informed that Mary's been fired yet, and she's got to think fast.
On the wings of love, only the two of us, again flying high. And where's my Bic? Supply closet. Supply closet. Supply closet. What are you doing hiding down there?
I was just here reorganizing the paper clips and the pencils and things and...
Who are you, mystery woman? could never do anything bad at all. You're the poor little innocent flower that blew in on the breeze. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Yes.
You consider yourself rehired. And I'll go have a talk with Darrins Stevens and tell him the new guy should not be blowing his load and firing off valuable employees.
Thank you. And anything he says to you, just know it's a lie. A terrible lie.
Meanwhile, Atashi was by the water cooler, runs into the Australian marketing expert who's lecturing one of the girls from the focus group. And he's also got some words for Atashi about how to be a man in America, being foreign himself. And he uses the word wallaby way too much.
You see, Bobby? It's already working.
I know, I had food and I'm 20 pounds thinner now.
Oh, fantastic! Fantastic!
It's amazing.
Only 100 pounds more to go.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
100? 100 more pounds?
100 more pounds.
You really think I need to lose 100 more
For
pounds?
sure.
Like 100 pounds?
For sure.
Oh my god, I would be like 30 pounds then.
Right.
You're an ass! Fuck you!
Keep eating the food.
Good marketing strategy. From your accent, you must be Australian.
Of course. G'day, mate.
Hello. I'm Atashi.
Hello.
You know, the way you speak to a woman just reminds me of another guy that said, be a man.
Yeah, be a man.
You are such a man.
Yeah.
I want to have sex with you.
What?
Such a man.
What?
Such a man. You know, man is about sexual prowess. And you have sex coming out of you like durian fruit with the stench of god-awful garbage.
Right, go on.
You smell the sex right out of your ears.
Smell it.
Just the sweat just glistening off of your
Yes.
head.
Yes.
My God, you're just sexy.
What are you doing?
I'm coming on to you like a gay man. So, right here?
All right, let's do it.
Apparently Atashi took Lowey's advice a little wrong and gets lost in translation. But a lot of people get stuff that Lowey says mixed up. In fact, right now, he's trying to tell Zandra Kane what the plan should be to get rid of that body that they've stashed behind her desk.
I'm thinking about moving my desk over here. More ergonomic.
You probably should have, decided, because we could have put the body behind this one and then you could work there. I'm sorry.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, Lowey.
So here's the thing. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff before. So, we could go to Long Island and just, dig a hole in the dump and put it in the dump.
Do I need to be part of it? Can't you just do it?
Well, the thing is, I kind of done this before.
What?
Well, I can't really tell you the details because certain people who are related to me would be very upset. But the way you do it is, if you want to do it right, is you have to have two people because one person does the digging and the other person is the lookout. And so, as far as I know, we're the only people who know about this body. So.
Fine. Okay. So how are we gonna get it out of the building?
We could take a bunch of Xerox boxes and take the paper out and then hollow the bottom and then put the body in the multiple boxes.
That's the best plan I've ever heard in my entire life.
Really? You think so?
Yes, it's genius.
Wow.
Who would ever look in a pile of Xerox boxes? boxes.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I thought boxes. They're completely obvious.
Lowey, if we do this together, we're bonded for life.
Really? I always wanted you to say things like that, you know, ever since that one night at the Christmas party.
Why are you doing this, Lowey? You don't owe me anything. Is it because you just want sweet sex with me all night long?
Well, I thought so at first, but then, I don't... You remember when you caught me and it looked like Mary Plummer was giving
you a Hummer.
Yeah.
I saw her laugh for an hour.
Well, the weird part about it was when you came in, I got kind of upset. Like, you caught me.
Oh, is that your excuse? I just thought the air conditioning was on.
Oh, that's... She never even got the zipper down. That's not very fair.
Don't get offended, Lowey. What was your point?
Well, my point is, I never said this to a girl before. I've been with a lot of different girls. It's true. I know you're laughing at me, but it's true. And they like me because I just, you know, I go for it. But I think I'm in love with you. Like, for real, you know? Like people when they're gonna stay together and stuff.
Yeah.
And in that moment when I didn't want a Hummer from Mary, I realized it. It became crystal clear to me, and that's why I ran out of the room, because I was scared.
You know what I love? I love someone that'll pick up a stinking corpse and put it in a hollowed out boxes of Xerox paper.
Let's do it! Let's do it right now!
You know, a lot of guys find out who they really love while getting a Hummer from somebody else. That's not douchey at all. At least it wasn't in the 50s when I was doing it. Now, poor Louise Tinsel is still racked with guilt. And she's getting a visit from one of the representatives from Fat Oprah. And things don't go well. They don't go well at all.
Go ahead and send in the rep now.
Hello.
Hello? I'm Louise Tinsel.
Yes, I'm representing Oprah here today.
Well,
Can I sit?
please sit down. Oh, please excuse me. I'm not quite myself, and I'm not really used to doing this, but... Do you hear something?
No.
Did you hear the... So anyway, we would like to use Oprah in a national campaign.
Oprah doesn't give her name lightly, and quite frankly, right now, you're really not selling it.
Okay, all right. We have a fabulous product called Food with an umlaut, F-U-D, and it's a fabulous diet product, and if you drink it, it forms a filler in your esophagus and in your stomach, and you don't want to eat, and you lose weight, and Oprah can lose weight again because she's really, really fat now.
Really? What is this filler made of, young lady?
Secrets! Oh!
The filler is made of secrets?
I mean, it's secret ingredients. The filler is made of secret ingredients, and...
Is it healthy?
Yes.
Is it natural? Is it organic?
It's bad for you. It's bad for you, Ed.
It's bad for you. You want Oprah to be your national representative of something that's bad for you?
I didn't mean to cheat.
Excuse me.
That came out wrong. I meant to say that women often cheat on their diets, but they won't have to cheat on their diets. Hearing things.
Gold digger!
This meeting is over. You've lost Oprah.
I'm not a gold digger. I'm not a gold digger. I am.
Yes, you are, and Oprah does not take that lightly.
I ain't looking for no gold. I'm not a gold digger.
As Louise Tinsel slowly loses her mind, Stephen Darrins wanders into the water cooler room to find Atashi, the Australian guy, in what could be a post-coital or a pre-coital. All I know is it's not an actually coital situation. He freaks out, but not as much as he's going to when Hammond Rye comes in to order him to hire back Mary Plummer.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's right.
nice!
That is right.
Australia!
Crikey!
Smells like
15 seconds? Come on!
hot.
Hello. G'day.
Good day.
Call me.
G'day. G'day. G'day.
What?
It's not what you think.
I was just going to ask why I smelled kangaroo, sushi, and friction.
It's okay.
No. Apparently there's no dead body in here.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Why aren't you looking at my eyes when you talk to me?
I feel like it will burn my soul.
That is such hurtful words coming from you!
Oh.
Why?
Darren, Steven! Darrins!
Why?
Darren, Steven! Darren!
No! It's not what it looks like.
Oh, my God! Atashi, would you please have the decency to excuse us for a moment?
Excuse me? Sorry.
Not gonna wear this tie anymore.
Steven!
Yes.
Darren!
Sir.
I must say, I am sorely disappointed in you.
What?
In the 2 weeks you have been here, it has been a disaster. HR tells me that you've been quite rapey since your arrival.
That complete misunderstanding.
We lost the chocolate beer account.
I know.
And now, while I'm sick in the hospital and I leave you in charge, you fire the kindest little girl this employee company man has ever seen.
I know.
Do you value your job, Stephen Darren?
Yes, sir. I don't think you realize
Do
what's
you
going
want to be an employed man in this post-Bush economy?
Yes. I don't think you realize what's going on.
I don't think you realize that we've got a company to run.
Yes, exactly.
So if you want to keep your job, you hire back Mary Plummer this instant.
See, that's the thing, sir.
What? And the next words that come flapping out from between those lips better be good.
I think Mary, Lowey, and Zandra are involved in a murder conspiracy. No! Damn it!
Apparently lightning can strike 3 times. What will happen? Will Hammond Rye finally say goodbye to his beloved firm? Will the body be found? Will Leland find love with a woman he thinks now is a murderer because she is a freaking murderer? And will Atashi get through one show while wearing his pants? We'll find out next week in the final episode of Madvertising!